What's up, everybody? What's up? What's up? What's up? Hopefully, you can hear me. This is a test. Today, I want to talk about something a little different other than business funding and just credit. Let's talk about some ways you can put some money in your pocket during these trying recession times. This is important because this is going to always be in conjunction with having good credit. Because we know the basis of good credit is simply paying your bills on time. And the only way you can pay your bills on time is if you're managing your money. You have more money coming in than money you have going out. By doing that, you'll be able to keep up with your bills, pay them on time, and maximize your credit. Once your personal credit is maximized, you can switch over to operating under a business. So let's talk about it. These are just some ways that I use to put more money in my pocket and just reduce my expenses overall. The first one that a lot of people don't think about is your bank account. When I was going through reevaluating all the expenses, because I do this when I was on top of it, I did it annually. Now it's like every couple of years when I see things aren't moving the way I want them to move. Evaluate your bank accounts. If you have a bank account that is charging you a monthly fee, you need to figure out how to waive that monthly fee or close that bank account altogether. Most banks these days have some kind of way to waive their fee. And these fees are like 15 to like 12 to $15 for a regular bank account. I've seen some bank accounts charge you like $50 a month, especially if you have like a higher tier business bank account. They get really expensive. But many of them have terms where you can waive the fee. So for instance, with like the Chase business bank account, if you keep a minimum of $2,000 in the bank account, they don't charge you. Or if you spend $2,000 a month on a Chase Ink card that is connected to your bank account, they also will not charge you. And if they do charge you, sometimes a lot of times they'll even credit it back to your bank account. So read the terms of your particular bank account and see what needs to be done in order to waive the fee. On the personal side, a lot of personal bank accounts will waive the fee as long as you set up direct deposit with that account. This, for a lot of people, this is pretty easy if you have like an online portal at your job where you can just separate where your deposits go. A lot of banks will have it where as long as you're depositing anywhere between $250 or $500 a month, not per paycheck, but a month, they will waive the fee. And it doesn't sound like a lot, but if you already have like three or four bank accounts and they're all charging you 12 to freaking $50 a month, and then you end up you know, saving that money over the course of a year, that's like what? That's anywhere from like 120 to $500 back into your bank account. That because those fees, they're just junk fees. They don't go to anything. They don't make your account work better. They don't do anything for you, right? So why waste money on these different uh, banking fees? Switch your accounts to a free checking account. Even if you got to pay it when, switch it, okay? And immediately ask them how to make it free. Another thing is if you're setting your money into a savings account or a bank account that does not give you interest, put your money in an account that's giving you interest, and not just any interest, not just point 0.1, point 0.5. I'm talking about a whole percentage point, 1%, 2%, 3%, 4%, 6% interest. Yes, there are banks that are giving out between 4 to 6% interest on your money. And these are not money market accounts. These are not brokerage accounts. I'm talking about regular savings accounts. If you're asking, you guys feel free, let me know where you're checking in from. Thanks for everybody for tapping in. Just going over some different ways that you can put more money in your pocket. right? And this is just, nothing too fancy, nothing crazy, right? Just a couple of ways that you can have more money at the end of the month, even without spending any additional money. If you want to start a business, great. But if you are a 9 to 5er and you just want to manage your money a little better, these are some things that you can do. Feel free to drop any comments or questions, recommendations if you have them. I'm all for it. You know what I mean? I'm not a guru. I'm a guy that enjoys credit. I'm a guy that enjoys finance, and I'm a guy that loves credit cards. So, love to hear from you guys. But bank accounts, savings accounts that give you more than 4%. One that's off the top of my head is DCU. That's DC, I'm sorry, that's Digital Federal Credit Union. It's up in like the New Hampshire area. That's an amazing bank. For years, their savings account has given 6.15%, while everyone else was only doing like 0.5%, 1.2%, 3%, even 4%. DCU consistently did 6.15% on your first $1,000. Now that doesn't sound like a lot. Is it will equate to $5 a month. You're going to get $5 a month just for sitting $1,000 in that account. That's $60 a year. You may be thinking, $60, who cares? But it's $60 we didn't have. If you needed $60 because you were about to run out of gas, oh, that $60 gonna count. You hear me? That's gonna get you at least maybe a quarter tank, depending on what type of car you drive. So, and all of these little things add up. So let's say every account that you put your money into when you're saving, you're earning 4 to 6% on those accounts. That can be $60 can multiply into $400 a month that you're earning passively. When we talk about make your money work for you, this is what we're talking about. We're talking about putting your money someplace where it will grow whether you do something with it or not. And I'll take 6% in a savings account. There's no risk because when you put it in the stock market, they're talking about anywhere from 6% to 12%, but you can lose your money because stocks go up, they go down. But definitely still invest your money into something. We'll talk about that too. Because I'm a lazy investor. I like to put my money somewhere and watch it increase without me doing anything else. So I love seeing money going into my account without me doing anything. I love to see it every day, all day. I don't care if it's $3 a day, $15 a month. Put the money in my account. I want it. I need all them coins, all them ends. Thank you. Right. So we eliminating bank fees and we're increasing the amount of money that the banks are paying us because we're finding banks that pay interest. If you can find the Holy Grail, which is a bank that has no fee bank accounts and their bank accounts give you interest, that's that's like the Holy Grail right there. One such bank again is DCU. Their checking account, actually they have a special checking account on the personal side where you earn like 0.75%. It doesn't sound like a lot, but it's a lot when you compare it to the big boys, the Wells Fargo, the Bank of America, the Chases, where they don't give you any interest. You'll get a bank bonus, but they don't give you any interest. Now, speaking of bank bonuses, putting money in your pocket. Did you guys know that banks will pay you for opening up bank accounts? If you didn't, it's called a bank bonus. Super easy. I'm going to give you guys this resource. It's called bankbonus.com. When I first found out about this thing, I didn't believe it. So I tested it out and I went kind of crazy. The first month I did it, I made $1,500. The great thing about bank bonuses is that they're free. They don't cost you anything. For instance, right now, Truist, I'm in the DMV area. Truist is giving you $400 when you open up a brand new personal account and do a direct deposit of $500 within the first 90 days. So you open up an account, deposit, do a direct pop, just one direct deposit of $500. They're going to give you $400 money in your pocket, and you didn't have to buy nothing. It's a bank account. You open it, they give you the money. Chase has one right now. I think they'll give you $400 for opening up a business bank account. Same thing. You open a business bank account. You have to do a couple of transactions. I think you either do a deposit or you sign up for like they have their own payment processor, right? So you may sign up for like their payment processor, and you'll get $400. Though just those two banks, we're looking at $700 back in your pocket that month for free. It's literally free. It doesn't cost you anything to open up a bank account, right? So that's more money in your pocket. The great thing about these bank bonuses is that you can open them all year round. It's not limited. I would say though, because they like check systems and early warnings, they do keep track of how many bank accounts you open at a time. I would say open like one a month. Don't go too crazy like I did the first time and try to open 6 or 7 bank accounts in a month, because they'll begin to deny you. Okay. But bankbonus.com or bankbonuses.com is a great resource. You can look up your state and see what banks are offering what type of sign up bonuses in your state. Absolute great way. It's the easiest way to make some free money. Couple of $100 there, couple of $100 here. I mean, it'll definitely pay for a plane ticket. The next thing, another way of making money, right? Keeping money in your pocket, cash back. I can't stress this enough. Cash back. I've personally made over $3,000 just using cash back. Okay. This is great for people if you're a gig worker, like if you already do Instacart or DoorDash or Shopped or Shipped or anything like that. And they let you keep those receipts. You can use the receipts, and this is for anybody else too. Let's say if you're an Amazon person or you buy inventory, right, from big box stores, you empty out Walmart's when they're having sales, and you have those long receipts of all the inventory you bought. You can keep the receipt and upload it to these different cashback sites. One is Fetch, another is Ibotta, another is I think it's like Checkout 54. All these different sites will actually give you money for shopping. As you start building up this ecosystem of all these little ways to reduce your expenses and just increase the amount of money that you're making, whether it's through another job or through these different apps, it adds up. Now, all of a sudden, instead of just spending money on, gas, now you can use your upgrade app. When you use the upgrade app gives you a percentage back. You may get 30%, anywhere from 15 to 36% back on your gas. So you may spend $30 at the pump and you open up the app, they give you $3, right? Stuff that you're already going to buy anyway. This is just another way of putting more money into your pocket. Upgrade works great for gas. Works great for literally anything. It works with Uber, it works with Lyft, it works if you're booking trips with hotels, it works if you're shopping at grocery stores, it even works if you're buying liquor. Like I bought like a bottle of Jack Daniels and got $3 for buying a bottle of Jack. And I was gonna buy the bottle of Jack anyway. So why not just have this $3? Why not? You have other ones like, Capital One Shopping, stuff like that. I've made Rakuten is a good one too. And just between those like couple of apps, I definitely made about like 3 grand just from living my life, doing what I was already going to do anyway, and keeping track. Now, what can you do with this cash back? If you're like me, I actually invested into Bitcoin with my cash back. So I took I had about, like I said, $3,000 from these different cashback apps, and I bought a portion of Bitcoin. Like, this was when it was like 46,000, right? When it was 46,000, and I just let it sit there. So now, of course, that $3,000 that I got from cash back that was totally free has gone up. It crashed because, you remember it went from 46 to 20, and then it slowly crept back up, and now we at 70. And I just let it sit there. I'm not much of a crypto trader, but I'll be stupid not to at least put some money in it. The great thing about it is cash back. So it's not my money. Well, it's mine now, but you know what I'm saying. It's free. That's how you can take free money and make more money off the free money. You know what I'm saying? Very simple. No complex trigonometry or anything like that. Sign up for the apps, get the cash back, put the cash back into Bitcoin and watch it go up and down and flip flop. Okay. It's also a very risk free way to invest into crypto because you didn't it's not your money out of your bank account. It's cash back. You already spent the money on your Uber, your groceries, whatever. Super easy way to make your money work for you or somebody else's money work for you, right? All of these things is ways you can keep more money in your pocket and keep your bank accounts growing. Super easy things to do, right? Another thing that I like to use, of course, are credit cards. You already know. I couldn't, come on now. I couldn't be on here without talking about the benefits of credit cards, especially when we're talking about sign up bonuses. Sign up bonuses with the right credit card are straight money makers. Okay. Take everything that I already mentioned about opening up bank accounts, opening up uh, these different cashback apps, and then throw a cashback credit card on top of that. Now we're talking about double and triple dipping. All right. So now we're talking about not only are you already going to go shop at Home Depot for your business, we're talking about you're shopping at Home Depot for your business using Rakuten that's going to give you 10% back, cash back. Then we're talking about using your Chase Ink card that's going to give you another 5% cash back. And if you're using Rakuten with your Chase Ink card while you're going for that sign up bonus from Chase Ink card is $750 up to $1,000 just for spending the money that you were already going to spend on your business anyway. So double dip. Connect the Chase Ink card to that Rakuten. Go do your office supply shopping at Office Depot or Office Max, really any office store, and get your 15% back, right? Rakuten pays you out once every quarter. So you got 3 months to run it up and then cash out. With Chase, if you're looking at the Chase Ink cards, they typically give you, I think it's like the first 3 to 6 months for you to hit that sign up bonus. Again, the sign up bonus is $700 up to $1,000. That's if you want cash back. If you want them as points, that's 75,000 points up to 100,000 points. The dope thing about these points is with Chase in particular, you can turn it straight into cash that goes in directly into your bank account. Once it's in your bank account, you can do whatever you want with it. If you just want to spend it, if you want to use it to grow your retirement account, if you want to put it into that 6% savings account at DCU that we spoke about, if you want to put it into a cryptocurrency, or if you want to put it into one of your favorite stocks. I mean, Apple right now is still under 200 bucks. So if you got $1,000 in cash back and put it into Apple, hey, sounds like a good way to begin your investment fund, right? But these are just ways to start thinking outside the box. How can I take my everyday spend and maximize it? How can I reduce these everyday expenses we don't even think about, like all of these different bank fees? How can I eliminate these bank fees and flip the script? Have these banks start paying me. Have the banks start giving me interest on my money. have the banks start paying me bank bonuses, right? How can I have these credit cards begin to give me cash back? And it's just about being creative with how you're spending your money, who you're spending your money with, and plugging in those little gaps. That's really all it boils down to. Plugging in those gaps so that you can watch your money grow without you having to do a whole lot of work. You know, a bank bonus, you can add an extra $1,000 to your pocket, to your income a month just with bank bonuses. And that only takes a couple, I mean, how long does it really take to open a bank account? Like 10, 15 minutes, maybe. So you may spend an hour a month to make $1,000. That's a no-brainer. There are people working 20 hours at a part-time job. They still not hitting a extra $1,000 a month. So why not be creative like that? More money in your pocket. We were talking about combining your cashback credit card with a cashback app. You can always buy things on buy and resell things online, right? Buy something from Walmart. Use the Rakuten app. You're going to get 8% back, plus the 1 to 3% that you get back on your credit card. Plus, you're going to take that item and resell it online, right? Whether it's eBay or OfferUp or anything else. I remember I sold a freaking used Tiffany box. Somebody bought a used Tiffany box for $60. Hey, I'll take it. Why not? Right? All of these little things help add up, and you'll be surprised at how much money you'll have left over at the end of the month just after, I would say after 3 to 6 months, just how much more money you'll have in your pocket and in your accounts when you start putting these different opportunities together. Now, I kept it real simple for my folks who, may not like credit, or you may be on a Dave Ramsey tip, and that's cool, that's fine. But I wanted you guys to just see a little more into how you all can start putting more money back in your pocket on a monthly basis without a whole lot of effort. None of these things takes years of training. None of these things take hours of research. You can literally start doing them today. So hopefully this was helpful. Uh, I use it daily. Hopefully you all get some value out of it. And in the meantime, in between time, check out the links in the description if you want to set up an appointment so we can go over your credit profile, show you how you can improve. If you also want to go over your credit profile so that you can qualify for more business funding in the future, book an appointment. Just use the links in the description for that. And I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.